Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. This is Chris, aka Terrible Hime. Today I'm going to do a haul of nearly everything that I bought while I was in Tokyo, Japan on vacation. This haul is not going to include consumable food items. It's mostly going to be like figures and toys, cosmetics. I will have a small category for other random stuff and then like a big category for stationery. There will be timestamps, so if you want to jump around to the stuff that you're interested in, please feel free to do that. And if you want to see anything in more detail, leave me a comment and I will probably make a short form video about that specific item. For this mega haul, since I have a lot of stuff to show, it's just going to be like really fast and I'm not going to talk about things in a ton of detail. I'm also not going to be doing any unboxings in this video. It's just going to be to show you what I brought back. Okay, let's get started. We're going to first go through all of like the figures and toys that I got. Okay, here we are with the first small category. These are all items from gacha machines, where you put money in and it gives you like a random sort of item, but in a group category. So this is a bowl from the Oil Princess Aburasoba ramen shop that I really love. I thought it was so funny that they had their own gashapon machine, so I got one and I got the empty bowl. I also did the Pablo Mini. If you know about Pablo Mini, you're very lucky because they don't have any stores anymore, and I was surprised to see that they had their own gachapon machine. This is a pygmy hippo that is not specifically Mudang, but I love Mudang, so I got this pygmy hippo. I think it's actually supposed to like clip on sort of to something, but she's so cute and so like, why is she so shiny? I guess I should show all of these up close. Here's the bowl. Here's the Pablo Mini. I'm not sure what flavor this one actually was supposed to be. Here's Mudang. And then I also did this card captor. I think it's like a zipper tag or a keychain. I'm not actually sure what that says, but this is Li Xiaoran from Card Captor Sakura. Also, I bought this card holder for my Pasmo card. This is my train card because I don't have an iPhone. I have to use a physical card. I also had to buy this like strap separately, but that's also something random I bought in Japan. So these are the only things that I got from gachapon machines. And I'm proud of myself for not going too crazy because they had a lot of really cute ones. Okay, next category is toys, and I got this really cute keychain of Kani, which means crab in Japanese, but it's part of like a group of cute characters that I can't think of off the top of my head that I'll probably put on the screen, but it's just like a plush keychain. I probably won't actually put this on a backpack or anything because it gets dirty and I'd be scared of losing him. I got this figure of Roronoa Zoro from One Piece. This is the only One Piece figure I got, surprising enough. I was actually looking for this last year and was not able to find it, so I'm glad that I found it this year. This was about 4,000 yen. Here you can kind of see what he looks like outside of the box, just like sitting and like looking up. There's a lot of characters in this series of toys from different animes. So yeah, I got this Crazy Diamond super action figure to complete a collection of part 4 action figures that I have. This was the last one that I needed. This is like the standard color for Crazy Diamond. These are really nice action figures, by the way. Okay, this is barely gonna fit in here, but I got this cross-frame girl Gao Gaigar model kit for 9,900 yen. By Kotobukiya. I have not actually watched the Gao Geiger anime series. I was just like really intrigued by this figure. Joey said that I might enjoy the series, so we're probably gonna try to watch it. let's see. So it's basically this girl that is the lion, and then she has all these accessories that turn into the armor. I don't know when I will actually ever get around to putting this together. I have a really bad track record for that. I have quite a few Gundam kits that I have not put together. And lastly, this is kind of an honorable mention. I did not actually purchase this in Japan. I bought it off of Amazon while I was in Japan. I saw the figure in a store and I thought it was quite expensive, so I searched on Amazon to see how much it was, if like that was a good price, and I found that it was available on Amazon US for just around $60, $70, so normal retail price. So I bought it from Amazon rather than in Japan because I found the better price online. So that's a little tip for you. Make sure you do some research and don't just buy like the first thing you see in Japan just because you're in Japan. You might actually find better prices in your home country. This was brand new in the box, sold by Amazon, so I'm not worried about it being a fake or anything like that. This is Yue from Cardcaptor Sakura, who's my favorite character from that anime, and they don't make very many figures or statues of him, so I'm really glad to be able to purchase this at a pretty reasonable price. Next category is cosmetics and like hygiene items, I guess. I basically didn't use the tax-free incentive at all while I was in Japan. Most of my purchases were like small, and most of the stuff that I bought, I actually planned to use while I was in Japan, like specifically in this category. So this here is a package of disposable like towels. So they're a little bit thicker than like paper towels. They're kind of like fabric-y feeling almost. Probably the same, similar to like American Money, that's paper mixed with like cotton. But it's basically, I didn't want to get the hotel towels really dirty when I'm washing my face, and like especially when I'm wearing makeup, so I bought a pack of these. This is just like the first brand that I saw at the place where I was picking up stuff when we landed, which was Yodobashi in Akihabara. I also got body lotion. This is the Curel Intensive Moisture Care Moisture Milk. This is one of my favorite Japanese lotions. It's really, really, really moisturizing, and it lasts for like days on your skin. Like you don't feel like you have to moisturize every day or twice a day or anything like that. I will say it does make you feel really clammy, but I didn't want to bring lotion with me because I knew I like Japanese lotion, so I picked this one up. It's still pretty full, like more than half full, so I brought it back. We ran out of toothpaste, so I just bought Japanese toothpaste. This is what ChatGPT recommended for me. I like to use ChatGPT to like ask about products from other countries because it can search on sites that aren't only in English, which I can't do. So that was really helpful. Seems fine. It seems like kind of standard American kind of toothpaste. I'll just finish using it up here. I got this yuzu tint flavored lip balm from Asakusa. Pretty standard lip balm, but it smells like yuzu, which I really love. Also at the same shop that was like a yuzu specialty shop, I got some hand cream that's also yuzu scented. This is little capsules of face wash, powdered face wash. The brand is Fancel. I didn't keep the outside packaging, but I wanted to buy this. I wanted to buy this category of items specifically to use in Japan. So I bought that as soon as I landed. I got these Sante Beauty Eye Moon Care eye drops. These are supposed to be used, I think, at night. I saw somebody online using these and I was like, oh, let me try them out. Usually this is the one I go for, the lychee flavored ones, but I tried these out and it's pretty good. When I wear makeup a lot, my eyes get really dry. I don't know why, so I want to try this out. It was pretty good. I bought this Smoky Rose Nivea Rich Care and Color lip balm. It's basically like a tinted lip balm. I have a different color of this, so I knew I liked it, so I just picked up another color, another different color. I bought this at a convenience store. It's a small eyeshadow palette. Put my whole thumb in it. Basically just 3 colors. You can honestly do like a really simple eye look with just this small palette. Mostly matte, like a light beige color, a darker shimmer. I would say a satin finish brown, and then like a sparkly beige as well. So it works for my skin tone pretty well. Yeah, just really cheap from the convenience store, but it's the only makeup I bought. And yeah, I think that's it for this category. I'm trying this year not to buy a ton of cosmetics. Normally, well, in past years, I have purchased a lot of skincare and makeup and all that kind of stuff from Japan, but this year I'm just trying to keep it really low key and use what I have. Okay, on to the next category. Okay, this is kind of the random items category. I bought an Oyakodon pan from Kappabashi Street. So basically it's kind of a normal pan, but the handle is like this so that you can easily pour the egg and chicken over your rice. It was not that expensive, and the lady that worked at the store saved my life because I almost bought one that was not safe for like electric stoves, which is what I have. So looking forward to trying this out. If I actually use this quite a bit, I think next year I will buy a nicer version of this. So we'll see how that works out. These 2 are like good luck charms. I got them at a shrine in Ueno. I don't remember specifically what they're for. I will be so honest with you. Oh, I think this one is for driving. I always like to buy a good fortune for driving, and I'm gonna put this in my car. And I think this one is like kind of for overall health. And then the last kind of random item I bought was this ring. I got this somewhere in Shibuya, I think. It's made of silver. It's probably gonna get dinged up really easily. It's also like adjustable size, which I like because my fingers are skinny, but they tend to swell. So hopefully you can kind of see that. It's pretty simple. None of my rings match. They're all kind of different shades of silver, titanium, steel, but I like it. I'm getting more into jewelry. But that's it for the random items category. And then next we're moving on to stationery, but I'm also going to do stationery in different categories because I got a lot of stuff. So let's dive into that. Okay, these 3 books I guess are somewhat stationery adjacent. This is Zen Wisdom for the Anxious, and this is Yokai, Japanese Mysterious Monsters and Phenomena. These are both books in English about Japanese culture. And then this is a book that I got at a cat-themed bookstore in Jimbocho, and it has postcards in it, like really beautifully illustrated postcards. I don't know if I'll actually send these out. I might just use this as a journal of some sort. This cat-themed bookstore in Jimbocho, really recommend going if you like cats. They didn't have a whole lot of books in English. I would say like 98% of everything in there was like full-on Japanese, but they did have some like picture books and other books that anybody that speaks any language might enjoy. So I picked up this postcard book because I thought it was really cute. And the owner is really nice. Doesn't speak English or anything, but just seems like a really nice guy. He put this really cute cover on my book, even though it's not like a book for reading. And I'm definitely gonna keep this and probably scrapbook with it or something. So anyways, these are the books that I picked up while I was in Japan. Now we're gonna move into the actual stationery. Okay, these are all the refills and inserts that I purchased for my pocket planner, which is like a Moterm pocket rings situation. These are my favorite refills from Petite Page M. I think this is like the same company that makes Nolte notebooks, and I like the paper a lot. It's got a really small grid on it. I do prefer white paper, but I don't mind cream, and these should keep me going in my pocket planner for quite a long time. I bought so many because they were just like so inexpensive. I think one pack was less than 500 yen. and if I have to buy them online, it's like $12 a pack or something like that. I don't remember exactly, but way more affordable for me to just like stock up while I was in Japan. I think I'm probably gonna overhaul my pocket planner setup going forward and just like make my own inserts instead of using what I was using before, but like that's for another video. I picked up this 2025 and 2026 calendar. I don't remember the company that makes it, unfortunately. I took off the packaging because I actually did put it in my pocket planner while I was in Japan. And then these two look like the brand is Ashford. So this is just like a page turner thing. I know you can't really see it because it's clear. It's like that. And the tab is at the bottom, which I thought was pretty interesting. And then this is just like kind of a clear plastic folder. It's got a slip pocket and a zipper pocket. In here I have a couple of labels that I pulled off of some food because I want to use that for scrapbooking. But all these are gonna go back in my pocket planner as soon as I'm done with this. But again, like, I really enjoy these blank inserts or these blank pages from this brand. And actually, it's really easy to find this size of inserts from different companies at Japanese stationery stores. I don't remember specifically where I bought these at, but I saw them at like Yodobashi in Akihabara, which is not a stationery store, it's a department store, but they had a lot of these. Itoya, Hands, just all over the place. It was really easy to find this in Japan, in stores, and you literally can only buy it online in America. So all this stuff I bought for my pocket planner. Honestly, I wish I could find A6 size inserts, but I looked around and that size just wasn't available. But they had a lot of stuff for pocket, a lot of stuff for an even smaller size of ring planners. They had like Bible size, A5 size, and like personal Filofax sort of size stuff. Just really easy in general to find ring planner pages. Okay, these are random stationery items that don't really go with other categories. I got this cute cat eraser. I don't know if these erasers are any good, but basically as you erase, you can make it more cat-shaped, which I thought was so cute. This is an adjustable book band, like for holding your notebook closed. I just like these colors. They had a couple other colors and styles available around, but this one just spoke to me. And these are clips. I guess they're probably not specifically for notebooks, but that's what I plan to use them for. This is a melon pan and this is a cannelle, which are both baked goods that I love, and they have cats on them, so definitely I had to just buy this. And this was 693 yen. This is 660 yen. This was 330 yen. These are all the pens and markers that I purchased while I was in Japan. These are from Kokuyo. I bought them because I like the colors. I've never seen anything about these pens before. It looks like they have a chisel tip on one side and a like a fine liner tip on the other. It comes in 4 colors. I bought this at Haneda Airport at the Kokuyo shop in Haneda Airport Garden at Terminal 3. So if you're going in and out of Haneda from an international location and you have a chance to like either go early or stay late, I definitely recommend checking out Haneda Airport Garden and the Edo style market, because they do have shops and restaurants there that are good. And I will tell you that Japanese airports don't really overcharge you for food and gifts and stuff like that like they do in America. So you will probably have a much nicer shopping experience there. So they have a small Itoya and they also have a Kokuyo shop. So if you're interested in stationery, they have stuff there that you can check out. I bought 3 colors of mild liners. I think this is actually the one that replaces my favorite purple mild liner. And I also picked up this kind of muted green and muted pink. I think these are 2 of the newest colors they just released. I picked up 2 Copic multi-liners, one in black and one in warm gray. They are both in the 0.1 size, which is very small, if you can see. I don't use liners a ton. Oh, the reason I got it is because it's made with pigment ink, which is water and Copic proof. So I saw a creator on Instagram that I've been following for a while who does like daily doodles in a monthly calendar format, uses these liners, and I just was really interested in trying them out. Probably will use these in my cat planner because that's something that I don't want to bleed. I picked up this Dr. Grip 4+1 pen and pencil by Pilot. So it's got a pencil and then 4 colors. I think this is 0.5. I prefer really small pens. It's a ballpoint pen. And it's basically just very similar to the Uniball pen and pencil that I'm already using, but I just wanted to see if I like this better. I like the body of it. I do like the grippy handle, and I think it's like slightly more ergonomic than this one, but I think I prefer the way the Uniball pen writes more. This also has kind of like a heavier body. I don't think that there's a ton of metal in it. Like, this is all plastic, but it does feel heavier for some reason. There's also like a small eraser here. But yeah, I don't hate it. I bought it because I wanted to have an extra writing utensil to throw in my bag. This is I'm pretty sure this is an Energel Klena type pen, or just an Energel gel pen in the 0.5. The only reason I bought it is because I like these characters. It's the same characters as this crab. You can see them up here, Connie and Ebby. There's also, I don't know what that is, but there's an otter and a fox. But yeah, the only reason I bought this one is because I like the design on it. And then I wanted to try some Pilot friction pens, so I got the multi-pen, and I got these two in different colors. I think this is gray, and I think this is like a beigey color, beigey brown. These are both 0.5. I just wanted to try them out. I don't necessarily think that I will love using a friction pen because I like my writing to be permanent, but maybe I'll use it for like to-do lists and stuff like that. And the last pen I got was from the High Tide store, and this is the Pentel Matte Hop Gel Pen. I really just wanted to try it out because I've been seeing it on social media. 1000%. This was the color that I liked the most, which is like a deep purple. I wanted to see how well it actually does write on top of literally everything. So yeah, these are all the pens and markers that I picked up while I was in Japan, not including fountain pens. That's coming up next. Let me get it. Okay, here we have the fountain pens and inks that I purchased. I got 2 Sailor Shikiori inks. This one is the Sakura Mori, and this is Kinmokusei, so pink and orange. I just wanted a pink and an orange ink, and I knew that the Sailor Shikiori works well in the fountain pens that I already own. So that's why I grabbed these 2. I guess I can take these out. I also like that they come in kind of smaller bottles. You can see I already have like a couple other Sailor Shikiori inks, dye inks apparently, and they, like I said, they just work really well in my fountain pens. This is a Sailor Tuzu Adjust fountain pen in a fine nib in purple. I bought this at a stationery store in Jinpocho. By the way, if you are looking for stationery stores to visit while you are in Tokyo. I will leave a relatively comprehensive list of shops that you could potentially visit while you're there. Some of them I'm sure you've heard of, maybe some that you haven't heard of, but I would also say that a lot of bookstores in Japan have some stationery items. So if you're walking around and you just happen to come across a bookstore, you might want to just pop in and see what all they have. I definitely did not buy most of this stuff at bookstores, but you'd be surprised what you can find there. So this comes with a converter inside, I'm pretty sure. Oh yeah, it comes with a fountain pen, a converter, 2 ink cartridges, and instructions. And this was 4,950 yen, so less than $30. I don't have any Sailor pens and I was just really interested. The price point was right for me. This is a glass dip pen with a resin body. I'm pretty sure it's resin. It might be glass as well. I bought this at a stationery store in Asakusa. They had a few different colors of the body. I like the black the best. It's 5,280 yen. I've never heard of this brand before. I've actually never seen glass dip pens like this. I was in the market for a glass dip pen and I thought that this would be really comfortable to use, like more so than other glass dip pens that I've seen around. Yeah, pretty happy with this purchase. I can't wait to try this out. And then last but not least, I bought a Pilot Decimo capless fountain pen in the fine nib. So honestly, this was kind of an impulse purchase. I bought it at the Itoya at Haneda Airport. They had a couple, it's a very small shop. It's right by the departure check-in where you give them your luggage. They had a couple of pens on display that you could try out. And I tried one out and I just really loved the way that it wrote. The lady that was also working in the shop saw that I was interested in the capless pens and she brought over like a couple other ones for me to try out, and I decided that this was the one that I liked the most. And I'm just like really excited. They had a few different colors and I liked the white, but they also had like black and I think blue and red. It was about 25000 yen. So I did the conversion to see like how much I saved or how much I paid. I think that I paid about $175 for this pen, but I didn't have to pay for shipping. I got to try it out in the store and I also didn't have to pay tax. So I think I did actually save some money as opposed to if I had bought it on like JetPens or something like that. But yeah, really excited about this purchase. It came with one cartridge in black, and they also had converters for sale, and this was I think 440 yen, so like $3. I'm glad they had it there so I didn't have to like buy it online. So yeah, that's my fountain pen and fountain pen ink and dip pen purchase. I also went to the Kakimori store but didn't end up making any purchases. I looked around, I kind of wanted like the Kakimori nib, but I had already purchased this glass dip pen and I wasn't sure if like it was really worth it for me. Since I'm not really an artist, I mostly use my pens for writing. Anyways, let's move on to the next category. Okay, these are basically all the notebooks that I bought. And like I said at the beginning, if you want to see any products in more detail, please leave me a comment below with the name of the product or the timestamp or whatever, and I'll try to make like a short form video going into more detail about everything. So this is basically just like an Eki stamp book that I used on my trip. I bought this at a train gift shop in Akihabara. but I didn't do just train stamps. I also did like stamps from the One Piece stores and other locations. This was from Tobichi, which is the Hobonichi store, Meiji Shrine, parks, and the airport itself had a bunch of stamps. This is a stamp from the Kokuyo store at Haneda, but Joey and I just had a really fun time looking for commemorative stamps, and I bought that book specifically for it. And this is another stamp book that I got at Itoya that I'm specifically only using for the JR line trains. This one I think is gonna stay as like a commemorative stamp book for the trip. I'll probably go back and like maybe do a little bit more journaling about some of the locations, but this one I will probably take back, no, this one I will take back next year to try to get all of the JR stamps. But next year I'll probably also buy another book just for like stamps from the locations that we go to during that trip. So 2 stamp books. And then these are just like a bunch of notebooks. I really tried not to go too crazy with the notebooks. I tried to think about notebooks that I would actually use, and I think I did an okay job of holding back. The only thing I really don't have a specific use for is this small B7 notebook. I was just like so intrigued by it. It says Lifelog on the front, and it has a really, really small grid. Yeah, and I have just honestly no idea what I'm gonna do with this, but I just really, really wanted it. And it has a cat on the front, you know? I love cats. So I'm gonna have to think about what I'm gonna do with this. If you have any ideas, if you know my journaling system and you feel like there's something missing, let me know in the comments, because I'm definitely open for suggestions. I just thought it was like a really cute size, and yeah, I don't know what else to say. It has 368 pages, so I could potentially use this as like a daily memory keeper or something, or maybe even like a daily functional journal, but then I wouldn't get to use it till next year. So this is specifically a bucket list journal, and it has basically a 100 numbered list where you can write down things that you want to do. And then it has a page for each of those things so you can journal about it. So I think I'm gonna transfer my 25 and 2025 list over into here so that I have more space to actually like talk about those 25 things. But yeah, so this was really small and inexpensive. Doesn't have the price on here. But yeah, I just thought it was like a really cool idea, so I picked it up. This is a Midori journal, a Midori diary, and I plan to use this as a laugh log. So I don't think I've ever seen anybody do a journal or a notebook like that. Basically, I mean, we all see and laugh at things. Like, I respond to literally everything with LOL, but it's very rare that I do like a really full, like guttural laugh. And I just wanted something that I could keep track of those things in. I don't know. When I start populating entries in this journal, I will show you. But yeah, that's basically the idea. And I got this one because it has cats. And as we have previously mentioned, I love cats. So pretty cute notebook, not too big, not too overwhelming, has a space for the date and stuff like that. So I think this is gonna be really fun, especially to look back on. This is gonna be really fun to look back on. These are all basically the same size, about A5. This is a Kokuyo Sufa soft ring notebook with a 44mm grid. Got this at Haneda Airport. This is another Kokuyo notebook, but all the paper is gray, as you can see. 5mm grid, 50 sheets. It is slightly bigger than A5. Like, this is an A5, you can see it's slightly wider. This might end up being a scrapbook, a memory keeper type of scrapbook. I don't know, we'll see. This could potentially be a commonplace book, and then these three I bought to all be potential commonplace books when I run out of paper in the one that I'm using now. So this is from, I don't know what the brand is, Premium CD Notebook. It has a 5mm grid, and it's just like very similar to Midori. It's supposedly fountain pen friendly, and yeah, it's just white paper instead of the cream paper like Midori. The paper feels kind of thick. It's also like very smooth. This is just the Midori A5 grid notebook that we all know and love with the cream paper. I don't know, I've never heard of this brand either. This is a Tomo River notebook, A5, 368 pages, white with a grid. It also looks like it has a plastic cover on it. So these will all potentially be common-placing books. And honestly, I didn't need to buy all of these because I definitely probably would only use like 1, maybe 2 of those in a year. But I don't know, I was just buying a lot of stationery, to be honest. So anyways, this was a very exciting notebook haul for me. I can't wait to like start diving into some of these. Definitely will use this right away. Hopefully we'll use this soon. I definitely had some good laughs while we were in Japan, but I didn't want to start writing in that yet because I feel like I want to pick out a specific pen for it. But anyways, that's all the notebooks that I bought while I was in Japan. Okay, these are all the other paper products that I bought. Some of this stuff is like origami paper, and I hope that it is not sacrilege to use origami paper in my like memory keeping, scrapbooking kind of stuff, but that's kind of the intention. So I got this cat notebook. It has like 4 designs. I don't know what I'll use this for. I just thought it was cute. Just a small thing. I think it was only like a couple hundred yen. This is just like straight up paper. This was the label. And it's just like different sheets. I don't know, I think every single page is different, but I think they're all different textures, they're different colors. Some are thinner, some are thicker. I think this is maybe specifically meant for like drawing or watercoloring or scrapbooking. I'm not sure, but it's not origami paper, it's just paper. They had a few different colors, and this was the one that I liked the best. There was one with more pink that I would have liked to purchase, but they were out of stock. So I got this blue one. These 2 are specifically origami kits that come with instructions. So this is to make cats, and this is to make frogs with lily pads. Got these at the Origami Museum gift shop. The Origami Museum is in Akihabara. It was like 5 or 10 minutes from where we were staying. I'm pretty sure that these 2 were also from I think these 3 were also from the Origami Museum. Just more origami paper in different colors and patterns. I actually am not really sure what's in this one specifically. I will say, so you're not allowed to film in the Origami Museum. The actual like museum display part is incredibly small. It's basically just one room, but the gift shop is very nice. So if you like paper, I would suggest going, especially if you're in the area anyways. And you know, check out what they have. While we were there, the origami master was there as well, and he was doing like a little demonstration. He seemed like very interested that we were from Washington, DC. I don't know, it was pretty cool. It was a really cool experience. I'm glad we were there while the master was there. He showed us a couple things. It was really interesting to watch him do origami because, I mean, I'm not definitely nowhere near an origami master, but I know how to make a couple things. I think these are all fabric texture papers. But like the way he makes origami, it's like so interesting to watch because it's very imprecise. I don't know if that's the right word. Like, he would fold things, but he wouldn't like do it exactly. So like when I fold a paper, I try to make sure all the little corners are matching up, but he like didn't even bother. It was, yeah, I don't know, it was really cool. Cool experience overall. Everyone that worked there was also really friendly and nice. So yeah, if you're in the area, maybe just check it out just to see what they have. It's free to go and look at the displays, which were super cool. It's just like not a lot. And then the gift shop is really good. I don't remember where. I got some of these at Itoya in Ginza, and some of these maybe from the Origami Museum. I don't remember exactly, but yeah, I just like the look of the patterns and the colors because I like pink and green. And yeah, like I said, I hope it's not sacrilege to use these for scrapbooking, but that's mostly why I got a lot of this stuff. Because like, it's like, how much origami can you make? Like, where are you gonna put all this origami? So these are all just like the non-notebook paper items. Okay, here are all the stickers that I got while I was in Japan. I was mostly looking for cat stickers and plant stickers, and I actually did not find a lot of plant stickers, unfortunately. So I don't remember where I got most of these, but if I specifically do remember, I will shout it out for you. So these are just some individual stickers. I got these at DaVinci Mall. It was a store in DaVinci Mall. So it's a cat. There's a cat riding a shark. It's a really jacked axolotl, which I thought was super funny. And then this is a cat riding a dragon. So this was a little freebie. I actually didn't even look at what these are, but this was a freebie from the MT Washi Tape store in Kurame. I don't remember how many I bought, but she just like, the person working at the cash register gave me these stickers as well, which was super nice. I wasn't really expecting that. If you are in the Kurame area and you like washi tape, definitely stop by the store. They have a lot. This sticker is from a stamp rally. No, this was not a stamp rally. This was a puzzle that you can solve at the Asakusa Tourist Center. So they have this like campaign to get people to use the stairs instead of using the elevator. So they have all these puzzles in the stairwells that you can try to figure out, and you get to pick a sticker if you solve it. So I got this duck. Some cat stickers. These two I got from the High Tide store in Shibuya. These are cats, and these are food items. It's just some holographic hearts. Cat masking seals and stickers. So I'm guessing these are like washi tape, but with cats. I thought they were cute little like cat emotion stickers. And it looks like they're supposed to specifically like fit well in calendars, like these ones, which is nice. These are the only plant stickers that I got, and they're not even like, they're green, but they're flowers, which is kind of weird, but I just wanted stuff to use in my plant journal. These are both Midori stickers, Midori cat stickers. Relaxing and comforting cat stickers. I hope these aren't fuzzy. These are little gray cat stickers. These are frogs and bunnies and foxes and monkeys. Maybe these are like zodiac seal stickers. I don't know. I see a lot of frogs and rabbits fighting. I don't know what the deal is. I don't know why frogs and rabbits have beef, but that seems to be a common theme in Japan. I got these dragons and dragon adjacent stickers. It has like tigers and the dragon dogs and a phoenix and a Kirin. I don't know what this elephant guy is. I don't know why this turtle has a snake for a tail and why they don't get along. That seems a little silly. More cats. These are Japanese things. Daruma, Lucky Cats, stuff like that. I think this is like what you put your shichimi spice in. These are cats. This one I specifically remember I got at a stationery store when we were walking from Akihabara to Tokyo Dome. I need to put that on my list. This sticker sheet I got at that same cat bookstore that I got the postcard book from. These are all like no-tail cats. I thought it was really cute. But yeah, all the stickers that I bought in Japan, most of these are going in my cat planner, 1000%. But some of them aren't, because some of them are also for my plant journal. Okay. Last category is masking tape or washi tape. I think they like call it masking tape in Japan, but I call it washi tape. Okay, I bought a lot of washi tape. I don't know where to start. Anyways, okay, this one piece washi tape. Basically, it's foiled. I don't know what you would call this. The Jolly Roger of like different characters, like that's Usopp and Nami and Zoro and Luffy, but it's just like foiled on black. This one is Yamanote Station signs. I got this at the Railroad gift shop, the same one that I bought the Eki stamp book from. MT tape, I got a lot of MT tape when I was at the MT lab, which is basically all MT tape. This has black cats on it. This is like the Hokusai wave, but in neon colors. These are green things. Some of them look like plants. This is a very derpy looking cat in blue. These are baked goods. These are more cats, black cats doing random things. This is more black cats. I think they also had this one in blue. Okay, I think that's everything that I got from the MT Lab. These two I got at the cat bookstore in Jimbocho. This one specifically was in a gashapon machine. This one was just on the shelf. These three are holographic by Shinji Kato. Kira Pika, I don't know what that means, but this is, I already have this washi tape. It's my favorite one, and I'm glad that I found it again because I'm almost out. This is another cat washi tape by them. Cat and other things. They go really well together. I love that. And then this one has kappas on it. So kappa is like a Japanese yokai. It looks like a frog man with a friar tuck haircut. So I don't know. I just thought it was cute, and it's green, so I could put it in my planner. But yeah, I really wish that this brand of washi tape was more widely available. Like, it's really hard to buy in America, but they have a lot of really beautiful designs with foil and holographic and stuff like that. Really love this brand in general. These two, I don't know what brand this is, but I bought these at a store at Tokyo Skytree. I don't remember the store. I don't know the brand. Maybe the brand is Satsuki Nakayama, but they had like a whole section of cat stuff. So I got these washi tapes. I don't remember where I got these. It's clear washi tape with cats. 462 yen. I would say in general, most of these were probably around $3. A lot of them don't have prices on them. I remember where I got this. This was at a stationery store in Shinjuku. It's not one of the normal, it's not one of like the more common ones, but it was like a big store. I also got a lot of stickers from there, but this was green and it has like, it's kind of like painting, almost looks like watercolor painting with gold. This one has coffee. I feel like this might be from the High Tide store. I don't remember where I got this cat one. Oh, this is also from the High Tide store. It says High Tide on it, but it has like cats. I'm pretty sure these are both from the High Tide store. Oh yeah, duh, it says High Tide on it. And then this one has cats on it as well. I think this is an original character. I bought this at a small store in Shinjuku, and all of the items at the store looked like they were kind of handmade items. Not necessarily like made by hand, but small artist made, I would say. I don't remember where I got this at all. It might have been the same store in Shinjuku, but it's just like green, very Japanese looking patterns with gold foil. So yeah, I think that was everything. Really bought a lot of washi tape, and mostly cat themed washi tape to go on my cat journal, because I've just been really loving my cat journal, and I'm sorry that I haven't done a journal or planner flip through in a long time. Just been really busy trying to get my fat loss phase videos out. But yes, as I mentioned multiple times in the video already, if you want to see anything in greater detail, just leave me a comment and I will try to make a short form video about that. If you are looking for places to go to buy stationery in Japan, I will also have links to stores that I went to, some that I didn't go to, but yeah, there's gonna be like a pretty comprehensive list of places to buy stationery in Japan. If you have any questions about anything I showed in this video, if you have questions about shopping in Japan, leave it in the comments and I'll do my best to answer all of your questions. And I think that's it. Hope you enjoyed this video. Hopefully it wasn't too incomprehensible. I haven't sat down and filmed a video in a while, but I just really wanted to dive into all of this stuff, so I'm trying to get this video out really quickly. So thank you so much for watching. I super appreciate your patience with me while I'm on vacation. If you want to see the Japan content that I did make while I was on vacation, check out my shorts here on YouTube. I did some like daily vlogs, what I eat in a day type videos that I think are kind of okay, to be honest. So check those out. Otherwise, don't forget to be responsible for your own gains, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.